Hi all, myself Mr. Roya Balachandran, Assistant Professor, Electronics and Communication Engineering, K.S. Rangasamy College of Technology, Tiruchengodu. In this session, we are going to see the topic from the linear integrated circuits, that is analog multiplier MPY 634 features. Uh, Introduction to analog. We know that analog multipliers is nothing but it will produce an output which is proportional to the product of the two input signal divided by the reference voltage. That is, we have seen it in analog multiplier, that is Vx into Vy divided by V reference. That V reference is constantly or approximately most of the times taken as an 10 volt. And this analog multiplier is used in the modulation, signal processing and control systems. We know that modulation means modulation and demodulation, that is which is used to transfer the signals from one place to another. And signal processing, for example, some of the image processing, wherever we can take that to process the signals, we will use it analog multiplier. There are different types of analog multipliers are available. Some of them are 4-quadrant multipliers, logarithmic multipliers and Gilbert cell multipliers. 4-quadrant multipliers, we know that 1-quadrant, 2-quadrant and 4-quadrant multipliers are available, which means already we have seen 1-quadrant multiplier means the signal will swing between the 0 to positive only, both the input. 2-quadrant means from the two input, one input will swing from the positive to negative, another one is swing only between the 0 to positive. Here 4-quadrant multiplier, which is nothing but it will use the both the signals swing between the positive and negative sides. Similarly, we have the logarithmic multipliers and Gilbert cell multipliers. Gilbert cell multipliers we have already seen in the analog multiplier, that is which uses the transistors and all. The overview of MPY 634. MPY 634 is an analog multiplier. It has the high precision and it will use the 4-quadrant analog multiplier, which is designed by the or developed by the Texas Instruments. It is used for a high frequency application, that is high accuracy, wide bandwidth and low distortion. And also it will support the single supply or dual supply operation. It's nothing but an high precision, which means it will calculate the or it will produce the outputs for the small change or the fraction of changes happen in the input signal. It will produce as the clear output. And it will produce the accuracy and it will be used in the wide bandwidth. It has the high bandwidth, that is a big advantage in the signal processing or the signal transmission, and also low distortion. These features will support this IC will be used in the signal transmission or signal processing and all. Some of the key features, it's high bandwidth. The bandwidth is up to 10 megahertz. And 4-quadrant, that is already we have told or we have seen, works with the positive and negative signals. It produces a low distortion, ensures accurate signal processing, and it will produce the power supply range of plus or minus 4 volt to plus or minus 18 volt, and it will give the temperature compensation, that is ensures the stability across varying temperatures, because due to global warming we have a lot of temperature variations in the different places. On the same place, it will have we can sense the various temperature values, and it will produce a low power consumption that is suitable for power sensitive applications. Working principle, here we have see the multiplication formula. The 4-quadrant operation, as I said earlier, it handles both the positive and negative input signals. 4-quadrant operation, precision amplification and signal processing, already we have seen, that is used in the modulation, signal conditioning and control applications. Some of the applications of MPY 634: signal modulation and demodulation, automatic gain control. In the automatic gain control, that is AGC, it regulates the signal strength. Audio signal processing, it is used in music and speech applications. Frequency mixing and RF circuits, it is used in communication systems, and in the mathematical circuits it will be used for the analog computation and control systems. Some advantages, it will produce a low error rate in signal processing, which produces a high accuracy and fast response because of the higher bandwidth, that is up to 10 megahertz, and low distortion ensures a clean signal output. And Next, we will see some of the limitations of MPY 634. It requires the proper calibration. That is, we have to calibrate, or we have to give the precise setting value to produce the accurate output and limited output voltage range. It is restricted based on the supply voltage, because already we have seen that is its supply voltage ranges from plus or minus 4 volt to a plus or minus 18 volt, and this IC is not suitable for low frequency precision computation. Comparison with other multipliers. Here we have the different multipliers, that is MPY 634 and AD633, AD734. These are the different comparison, that is based on the parameters bandwidth, accuracy, and power supply. Out of this, MPY 634 will produce the higher bandwidth and reduce the higher accuracy. AD734 also produce the higher accuracy, but its bandwidth is very low. Power supply, it will produce the it will work for the plus or minus 15 volt. Similar to AD734. AD633 have the lot of negatives. Yeah, thank you.